Hello everyone and welcome to the MDNOL Cup Series, Mountain Dew Cup Series I should say. We're here at Pocono for one of two Pocono races. Yippee. We got Ethan Womack on pole, Logan Cribb second, Jack Seacrest third, Dylan Thomas fourth, Jonathan Powers fifth. Sixth goes to Isaac Shelton, seventh goes to Josh Woodrow, eighth goes to Jaden Oakley, 909th goes to Dylan Thacker, and 10th goes to Jacob Sensing. Get that stupid fucking display off. Damn. Sorry for the boldness. It's supposed to be family friendly. My bad. I gotta sit through another Pocono race. Anyways, green flag is out. I know I control it, alright? Green flag out here at Pocono. Ethan Womack leads the field to green. No big jump out front here. I know I control it, okay? Look, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna complain about it. I just sat through a 40-minute Xfinity Pocono race that I didn't. Well, I mean, I'm glad for the win. It was a decent finish, but a lot of wrecks. And I have a feeling the Cup's going to be more the same. As we head off the first corner, they're already squeezing each other. I'm just waiting. Heck, the yellow's probably. No, the yellow's not out already. Color me shocked. These guys are better, obviously. Even though most of them are the same drivers. Oh, well, there goes the 48. Oh my god. Well, TJ Lauder involved on lap 1 again at Pocono. That's unfortunate for him. I'm going to say this is the big one. I don't think I needed to declare that. I'm pretty sure it was fairly obvious. The 12 flipped. How many races have we been with flips? Like, I feel like we need a flip counter in the season. I'll definitely do that next season. We'll have a flip counter. Alright, well, the 18 shoves the 12 up. I mean, we've seen the 48 getting into the wall. He got it pretty hard twice. TJ Lauder goes around for a spin, and then they're just wrecking everywhere. Skylar Doss is in it. I don't know everyone who was involved, but there was a lot of cars involved here. Let's go to this camera. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of cars. 12 goes upside down. The 57, Jake and Sensing involved. They're having a pretty decent start. That's unfortunate. Will Sensing involved. These guys had both great Xfinity runs, so that's so unfortunate. Man, did they wreck a lot, though. Tore up some race cars right there. 20 got the wall pretty hard, too, so. Yeah, this is the big one. Definitely the big one. Not what we wanted to see here early on like that. A lot of these guys are going to be done for, so. Take the slow motion route here. I'm going to try not to spend too much time analyzing wrecks because, well, to be quite frank, it takes a while. It takes up a ton of time. And then we stretch the races out longer than they need to be. Man, Josh Woodrow went for a heck of a ride here. Luckily, it was only one roll. Nothing too crazy, but, man. Man, poor Aston Martin, he was, he looked like he had it avoided, and then they spin. I don't know if his damage is going to be that bad or not, though. He may have just spun. Yeah, I think he just spun and was able to keep it going, so Aston Martin should be alright there. 38 went through the grass. Again, second lap 1 on both the Cup and Xfinity race for TJ Lauder. See which way. I don't think he quite made it to the inside wall that time. And Jackson Kohler, who needs a good run, he was barely able to avoid that. Yeah, I think Lauder's able to get it back. Oh, but Jaden Oakley got sent to the inside wall. That's for sure. We're not gonna do any onboards. Actually, you know what? Let's go on board with he who was in the worst part of it. Alright. It's a jumbled mess. He gets turned into the wall, and upside down goes Josh Woodrow. And then the wreck's on from there. You can tell what happens. He's done, though. Pretty obvious to tell that much. Alright. Let's get us a restart here. Probably going to have some pitting. I'd be surprised if we don't. I was wrong, man. I'm not doing that. Alright. Off the final corner. Green flag is back out in the air. Ethan Womack leads over Jonathan Powers and Dylan Thacker. By the way, if you're wondering about the race name, this is the Eagle 400. And the next one is literally just the Pocono 400. I am great at naming races. Fix the leaderboard here. Oh, Jackson Kohler gets the wall pretty bad there. No one got it bad enough to wreck, fortunately. So that's a good sign. We're going to get it green for a lap here at Pocono. Early in the race, that's kind of surprising. Gavin York, who was involved in a wreck but had a fast car in the Xfinity Series, going to look to the inside of Dylan Thacker. Nothing of it, though, as he head down the front straightaway. So guys who had pretty good runs in the Xfinity Series could potentially do that again. So Ethan Womack able to maintain a pretty solid lead here, heading to turn 2. Oh, and we've got a wreck in the back. That's Carlos Widows around. Oh, the 46 must have had something happening. Oh, we got another big one. We got another one upside down. Oh, my goodness. Aston Martin is barrel rolling. Oh, man. Dylan Thomas just took a hell of a hit, too. Oh, my goodness. Well, saw the 22 go around first, so we'll check and see what happened with that. Three wide, starts it. And they get squeezed play off the corner, and the wreck just by another big one. We're going to have another big one, I believe. Yep. Not quite as big as the last one, but my goodness. Dylan Thomas coming through the smoke here, and there's one car still spinning, and he doesn't see it. And piles into the wall. Hard hit for Dylan Thomas there. Destroyed that car. He's done for. I don't know if he was all back there off of pure speed, like just being slow, but he was definitely kind of far back, and that car didn't look that damaged, so I don't know what's going on with him, but when Aston Martin gets spun, he gets clipped and hit again, and then he goes for one heck of a ride. Oh, and Jay Nukley clipped him, and it looks like Jay Nukley's done for too now. Oh, poor Logan Cribb. Was hoping for a good run here after having a pretty solid run at Michigan. And, well, it's not going to happen, unfortunately. So, looked at that one more time, and now these guys are done, so not much more to show of this. Oh, we needed to check what happened to Alan Jones. We didn't check that. We do know he was involved. There was a wreck under yellow, too, apparently, involving the 86 of Wilson Hunt. Okay, so this is why Dylan Thomas was so far back after looking like he was okay. So it was these guys just stack up, and Dylan Thomas gets spun, and so does the 46. Can he keep it off the fence? He does, but knowing how the AI work here at Pocono, well, I guess I can just show. He may make it. He might make it without hitting that wall. Wow, great job. That's how it's done. Round of applause. He was actually able to avoid. He was lucky enough to be able to avoid the big wreck because of not having to worry about it. So that's good. Man, barely avoided the 22 there, though. So we'll go back. Go another lap bit. Alan Jones is pitting, but Ethan Womack's still out front, so good news for him, I guess. We'll be coming back to green. I didn't skip it again. Shut up. Alright, off the final corner. Ethan Womack takes the green flag over Jonathan Powers and Dylan Thacker once again. Guess I can probably break some mid-race news. Trevor Graham will pilot. Oh, and there's a wreck. I was looking at my news. Whoops. Another big one. Another huge crash. Oh, and we've got another freaking flip. That's every wreck had. Oh, and just praise Alan Jones for being able to miss a wreck, and there he goes being involved in one. So let's make sure they didn't wreck up further ahead. Oh, Trevor Graham's in it. That was what my news was about. Ugh. And these guys suck at not wrecking. Well, Dylan Thacker was the first one I seen get involved, so let's. Oh man, him and Jonathan Powers got together. That's unfortunate. Jonathan Powers could have used a good run. Yeah, squeeze play off the corner, and yeah, Thacker kind of runs him up. And then it's just calamity from there. Might want to get a view of that 25's wreck avoidance. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll check the 43 as well. See how you went up and over. We'll make sure to do that. Ah, yeah, just to stack up, it sends him up and over. Fortunately, he didn't roll too much, so kind of hard, and ends up back on all four. That's always a good sign. So go from a different angle here. We'll go back to the 9 and just go from a different angle. We'll go from this camera. He really just ran him up, and then at that point, yeah, Powers had nowhere to go. Unfortunate for Powers there. Didn't need that. And they're wrecking everywhere, so I don't know if the 25 was involved, but we're going to go on board and see what he saw, to say the least. Fast forward a bit here. So they wrecked behind him, so that's how Taylor Jarrow and all them were involved. Take a look at that in slow motion. Oh my goodness. Twice he got amazing wreck. Let's go in slow mo here. So they wreck right here with the 1, the 2, and the 73. They all get involved. So he gets clipped in that, but nothing major. And then he sees him wrecking up ahead, heads for the grass, and it's hard to steer in the grass. And the 13 pushes the 11 out of the way for him, and he is able to get back on the racing surface and be a-okay with very minor damage, if any, from this incident. So that's good, if you're him, I suppose. That would be something, wouldn't it? Get involved at the end of the incident. Man, what a wreck. What a series of wrecks. Poor Jonathan Powers is done for. Not what he needed at all. That's so unfortunate for somebody like him who needed a good run. Obviously, everyone here is trying to make the playoffs, so. Getting down to it, this is race 18. So, we're at halfway after this one. Pocono is halfway, and Pocono is the last race of the first half and the first race of the second half. So, yeah. Ethan Womack continuing to lead. He has led every lap here so far today, I believe. But they are now pitting. He is still the leader. This is the lap they're coming to green. Anyways, the news I was getting to is that Trevor Graham will pilot. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? Ready? 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 Everybody ready? The 35 for Blackstorm Motorsports. Oh, we actually got a battle for the lead. Brandon Wilson going to go to the inside of Ethan Womack. I should have. I'm just talking about news and not even commentating this. But anyways, Trevor Graham will pilot the 35 for Blackstorm Motorsports in the Xfinity Series next season. So that's a bit of news if anyone was interested. And you might be thinking, where's Tam Ho going? I don't know yet. Will he be able to find a ride? Who knows? Dun dun dun. Ethan Womack has now dropped back to the 4th position, but you guys can see that, so, yeah. Oh, a little bit of contact maybe for 2nd here. Whoa, Kevin York kept his foot in it off of turn 2 there. I think he's going to be able to clear the 99 back. That was impressive. Maybe not quite there yet, though. Oh, the 41 got the wall pretty hard there. Dang. I always forget to fix the leaderboard. That's so bad on me. Brandon Wilson out front here. We're not even halfway through it yet. We're on lap 18 of 50. $32 laps to go at the line. Side by side for 2nd here. Sorry, I'm typing in the breaking news. Next into the chat. Dang, like, oh, whoa, Taylor Jarrow and Calvin Tompkins just smacked the wall with each other. They smacked each other. Smacked each other's booties. Look at this. Tied off the corner and BAM! Hit each other pretty hard right there. Battle is up front between teammates. The 16 and the 99, who I believe are teammates. I don't think I'm capping. Coming to 31 laps to go here. Now that everyone's wrecked out, this race has tamed down a lot, so that's something. Now Mason Hilborn has taken the lead from Brandon Wilson. I was looking down at my phone if you're wondering why I didn't call that. I'm typing in news. As the gap between all the leaders is about 3 to 4 car lengths now. See Kyle Phillips up here. Just, oh, these guys are pitting. This is interesting. Alright, well, they're going to go a lap down for now. I was wondering, because Kyle Phillips was in the original shot up toward the front there, but no longer is so. As Alvin Tompkins is going to join the battle with this pack, but he is not for position. Neither is Taylor Jarrow, so they're kind of just in the way right now. Oh, as Taylor Jarrow smacked the wall pretty hard, and that's going to check up some people back there. As the 97 of TJ Tillman's going to look to the inside of the 99, or the 16 of Reynolds. I believe these guys are all teammates, so pretty wild there, honestly. Oh, well, what do you know? I believe it's a BW Racing 1-2-3 right now. With a Spivey Racing car in the 4th position. Oh man, Jack Seacrest just got the wall with Gavin York. Got into it with that lap car right there for a second. Oh, we're going to have a battle for position again back there between the 1 and the 25, who were cars who have pitted already, so that's interesting, I suppose. Half the field is multiple laps down. Like, only 13 cars in the lead lap here. And Kyle Phillips is the last car in the lead lap, so trying to hang on, but I'm pretty sure he has pitted, so he was able to stay on the lead lap through that pit stop. Battle is for second now, though. Ethan Womack trying to get back up there to his lead. Oh, Brandon Wilson got the wall there off of turn number 2, I believe. Actually, I think it was turn 1. They beat it was turn 1. So Womack trying to charge back up toward the front here. Oh, TJ Tillman got the wall pretty hard off of turn 2 there. Now it's going to allow them guys to slip into the grimy little hands of Kevin York. Ethan Womack has really closed the gap between him and the 99. He wants to lead back. Coming to the halfway mark of this race. Man, the 1 and the 25 are beating the crap out of each other for position back there. Are they going to be in position to win this race when these guys pit? I doubt it, because these guys are not probably going to go a whole lap down to these, but there's not much to talk about, unfortunately, with these guys being kind of other than the battle for the lead. There's not much to talk about. They're kind of spread out otherwise. Like really, oh actually, man, the 16's following way back. What is going on with him? Is 16 pitting? As we got a battle for the lead. The 8's going for it, but I'm gonna cut away here momentarily after he clears. So the 8 takes the lead. Brandon Wilson is indeed pitting, so that's why he dropped off so much. And makes sense. We'll see when these guys pit. It'll probably be under green, I believe. So as many of the other cars have pitted now. So Ethan Womack actually did pit, so he might be all right. He may not have to pit. Ooh, that's an interesting thing to think about, because Brandon Wilson just pit, so he fell off. Which is, again, an interesting thing to think about, so. Race is making me yawn. I mean, it's not like we haven't had an somewhat interesting race at least. We did just have a battle for the lead. And my chair is screaming in agony because of my fat ass. But that's besides the point. Looks like the car was in the fence there. Okay. Why don't we go through the field? Ethan Womack leads. He's got Mason Hilborn just behind him here in the second position. Trying to chase him back down. Only 2 cars anywhere close to the lead right now. BW racing car of Isaac Shelton up here yet again. With his teammate actually right behind him, and Brandon Wilson, who just pitted. A lot of BW racing cars doing pretty good here at Pocono today. Gavin York up here as well. He's in the 4th position. He has not pitted, so that's why he is as close to the lead as what he is, but excuse me, I wouldn't call, I'm yawning, man, I'm tired. I wouldn't call 4 seconds behind the lead all that close. Taylor Jarrell is a car that's already pitted, so he's not up here. I don't exactly know what position Taylor Jarrell's in. He is in 11th. The 25 of Albert Tompkins is in 12th. And now this is also a car who is a lap down 13th. Probably already pitted, but that car is pretty beat up, and that's Carlos Widows. The 2 is actually in 5th. This is the 5th place car. Jacob Woodrow. Brother went for a flip earlier, but But Jake Woodruff clearly doing good. I'm losing my train of thought. I keep yawning. Ah! Frick. Alright. Jack Seacrest currently in the 14th position, 1 lap down. Same for TJ Tillman. He's in the 15th position. And then 73 right behind him is actually in 6th. 21 seconds off of the lead. Right behind him is the 19. Oh, excuse me, is the 27 who pitted. So I don't know if that position is accurate or not. The 41 was the closest car. Okay, so these guys were laps down. And this is what probably will be 7th come this time by. Once it resets. Because I think, yeah. So, yeah, 7th, okay. He's the last car on lead lap. So, with Womack pitting, or with, with Scott Weaver pitting, puts 41 up in the 7th, but he's hanging on for dear life trying to stay on this lead lap. He could be in the position for the win, though, if he's the Womack pits and he's able to make it on fuel. So there's that, as we will have 20 laps to go at the line here. I mean, this race has been really strung out ever since all the early crashes, which, I mean, 7 cars on the lead lap speaks for itself, I suppose. Man, now Kyle Phillips has slipped back even further, trying to stay on lead lap, but I'm gonna step away real quick. I'm getting a call. I apologize. I got an important call during the middle of the stream. Or the middle of the recording. Oh well, I'm not stopping the recording. I'm not sitting through this race again. Sorry, my production quality is out of Fox. Remember that, even though it says I'm on NBC. It doesn't look like anything's changed. Maybe some people pitted. Oh, some people definitely did pit, actually. Ethan Womack still has the lead, but, yeah, I guess he pitted. Because the lead is not 40-some seconds for, over, Kyle Phillips now. But now, Womack's gonna have to work his way around Scott Weaver, putting Scott Weaver a lap down. Yeah, that's back to 15th, so. And working him over now, gonna get him down the front straightaway. Best place he probably could have got him, honestly. Is that 9 and 3rd? No, okay. Now the second car lap down, but the 99 actually had a run there on Ethan Womack. Ethan Womack has dominated this race, by the way. Completely dominated it. But we've had some other leaders, so it's not been entirely too bad of a race, but the gap up front is crazy. First and second are 10 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Let's go back and take a look at how far that gap is. Entering turn 3 while the other guy's on the front stretch is crazy. Alright, let's see when he exits turn 3. Alright, exit turn 3 now. They're entering turn 1. That's crazy. Battle for the lead, though. Hey. Mentioned Ethan Womack dominating now. He's getting a challenger for the lead. They're on each other hard. Dead even down this back straight. As we were coming to 11 laps to go this time by. Oh, man. Oh, going up high, hitting the wall there a little bit. But now Mason Hilborn has got the lead over Ethan Womack. So I guess they pitted together. So now they're in both pretty good positions, honestly. But that's second place. Or third place, excuse me. 10.5 seconds back. And the 41 is 12 seconds back. And then the 16 is the next car. What, 14 seconds back? And then the 18 and the 42, they're 16 and roughly 16 seconds back. Yeah, they are 16 seconds back, so. Whew. Then behind them, the next closest car is 27 seconds away. And they're actually battling for position, all three of these guys are. So, hey, this is a good battle, right? Battle inside the top 10. 30 seconds off the lead. Oh man, these guys were in a wreck together earlier in the race, so that's pretty funny. As it looks like Alvin Tompkins might be slipping a little bit here, but all these cars are pretty beat up, to be fair. I think the 2 car is actually stronger than the 2 behind him. That's why he's managing to get by him so clearly, or so easily, it seems. Is Taylor Gerald going to get by the 25 here, sending him back to 10th? I think this is the 11th place car, yeah. 35 seconds off the lead. Last car on the lead lap is 48 seconds off the lead, so. As a 24 had to take a pit stop there. That's interesting. That's the last car on the lead lap, and they got another battle for the lead here, actually. This is big. This is a battle for the lead. And the 99 has gotten passed by the 8 once again. The 8's going to take the lead back because of the lap car. But now the 99 going to try and build up a run there. And get back to the inside of the 8. Going to have a little bit of lower line through 1 and 2. Could play useful, but I believe we got a little bit tight through 1 and 2 there. The 8's going to slip away just a little bit. As the battle up front, still 10.5 seconds roughly ahead of anyone else. Ethan Womack may be trying to block a little bit, moving down the straightaway some. Can Mason Hilborn get a run on Womack to try and take this lead? We're inside 10 to go, by the way. Coming to 7 laps to go, I believe. We'll run into the tunnel turn here. Hilborn's going to make the move. Wouldn't it be something if these guys wrecked each other out, battling for the lead? That would be pretty crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They're like me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. You can tell I'm pretty bored commentating over this race. But at least we got a battle for the lead. Hey. Could be worse. Could just be this out front. And me having to watch it. And me really contemplating skipping over it. I wouldn't do that though. This is just part of racing. Sometimes it gets boring. As Ethan Womack tried to have a little bit of a run there on Mason Hilborn, trying to take his lead back. Keep saying his lead, but he did start on pole to be fair. Ethan Womack's done a good job of surviving this race, the chaos of it at least. Trying to look to the inside of Mason Hilborn once again, not able to do so. And they managed to stay the same. Same position-wise through this lap. Coming to 6 laps to go now. Hilborn through 1 and 2, continuing to do a good job of leading, but Womack closing here. Gonna have a run off the corner, I believe. Will he make the move into the tunnel turn? No, doesn't do anything, but goes to the tunnel turn a little bit lower. See, the difference between the way Hilborn and I think Womack have attacked this, at least recently, is when Hilborn took the lead the last time, he was charging out of the corner. I believe... Oh, no, excuse me, I'm phrasing that wrong. Womack is charging... out of the corner. Yeah, Womack's charging out of the corner. Hilborn was charging into the corner. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. And I don't know if Womack's there yet, but he's looking to the inside of Hilborn. I don't think they're quite side by side. I know they are side by side into the tunnel turn. Womack wants to lead back 5 laps to go, and he's going to clear as Hilborn scrapes the wall a little bit. And that's going to give Womack a bit of a lead here. Can I say that's the biggest lead we've seen all day? The third place car, who was 10.5 seconds back at one point, is now 12.5 seconds back. So, did I say 10th place? Third place car is what I meant. 0.3 of a second. Huge lead. It is a huge lead, though, because, I mean, the first and second car have stayed right together this entire race. But third, not so much. I don't know if Hilborn's going to be able to get back there as we come to 3 laps to go. Oh man, I barely can breathe right now. It feels like, dang. I'm feeling a little stuffy up in here. Anyways, heading to turn number 1. Womack has got a lead here. Now it's stretching it out too. Oh, and Hilborn's getting tight, so struggling. And you know what sucks for BW Racing? They had so many cars up toward the front. They have 3 in the top 5 alone, and they can't really manage to do much about it. As Womack may have got hung up on the lap car there a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. This actually might hurt Hilborn more than it's going to hurt Womack. Yeah, definitely. Corner exit's not where you want to catch one of these lap cars at, but they clear him. It's going to send the 22, the 12th place car, one lap down. Now they're going to have to catch this 82. Now, I will mention, the 82 and 99, great friends off the track. Not racing for the same team, but they are really good friends, so it is worth mentioning. And there was another BW racing car, I thought, up towards... Oh, there was a 97 at one point, that's right. He fell back a little bit. Oh, Womack got into the 82! We mentioned it! They're great friends off the track! Was that intentional? I don't think that was intentional, but dang. It's going to open up the gap. Or close the gap, I should say. The 8 was into... Will he have a tire damage or anything? I don't think so. Coming to the white flag. Oh, man. This could get interesting. I don't think they have another car anywhere close to them. Yeah, the 97... The BW racing car is just ahead of this 8. Man, wouldn't it be something if he slowed down and costed the 8 the race? I don't think we'd see that happen, though. Well, Hilborn's still too tight to really do anything, it seems. Losing a little bit of ground on the back straightaway here. He's going to have to make one heck of a charge to 3 and 4 if he really wants to win this race, but I just don't think he can. I don't think he has the car underneath him. But doing the best he can to get there, I don't think he's going to be able to do so. Through, you can see the side damage on that 8 from hitting that 8 too, wow. But through 3, no 4, no turn 4 here at Pocono. Off the final corner now. Ethan Womack's going to collect that Pocono win. Ethan Womack wins at Pocono in a pretty long race. Top 10 goes Ethan Womack, Mason Hilborn, Isaac Shelton, Gavin York, Brandon Wilson, Kyle Phillips, Trevor Marsh, Jacob Woodrow, Taylor Jarrell, and Alvin Tompkins, with a really spread out field here at Pocono. Only 11 cars finished on the lead lap. The last car on the lead lap was the 97 of TJ Tillman. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really think you will, but I mean, I hope you did somehow find enjoyment in 2 cars battling for the lead. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.